Every time. Every time.
Oh,
I swear
no.
she's watching the countdown.
I'm
There's
not.
no
All
way.
of my windows just disappeared. I'm trying to get them
That
back
did
up.
sound genuine.
I'm trying to get back up.
I don't know. I'm skeptic.
I'm gonna close my door.
I'm skeptical.
You're always skeptical.
It's kind of
Where are my windows?
job. It's kind of literally my job to be skeptical.
There. Now I can see everyone's faces. Okay.
Hello, everybody. We're back. So, let's see. You all still have inspiration, so I don't know if it's worth having any of you give a recap, unless you want to. There's no added bonus to it. Otherwise, I'll just do it myself. So, last week, after a very unplanned hiatus, we returned and continued our campaign here in Adventures in Middle-earth. The fellowship that you see before you set out from Peligir, heading for the Greenwood, looking for a way to essentially strike or fulfill their end of the bargain with Mordu, aka the Mouth of Sauron, and break the curse that resides over Maerwyn, and make sure she has a decent healer on hand to hopefully deal with the underlying sickness that she apparently has. The Fellowship arrived in Greenwood and made contact with two acquaintances, friends, parental figures of Fig, and got a very deep insight to Fig's backstory. And then later on, Fig had a communal meditation guided by Awendel, and actually got to speak with a Valar, Yavanna, who resides over all things in nature. Fig now has a very powerful blessing bestowed upon her from Yavanna, giving her the ability to physically transform herself into a bear. And Fig herself in the camera looks very perplexed. Moving on from there.
Sorry,
Go ahead.
I'm still messing with my windows. Everything just went poop.
Moving on from there, they set out east for the very difficult task let set before them to track down and slay the Great Vampire, the head of the vampire order, essentially. They made contact with Tonel, the vampire that they had run with several times back in Gondor, and had seemingly struck a deal to have her guide them to the lair. There was a exchange and a discussion to full understanding of what the Fellowship's intentions were, and Tonel seemingly was willing to set things aside and assist them in a negotiation and a discussion to hopefully have the Great Vampire see reason. She led them all up the mountainside and into the dark caverns of the mountains of Greenwood, and confronted the Great Vampire, who appeared to them in the form of a very elderly, weakened woman. However, in the opening discussions of this audience, it seemed that Tonel wasn't fully informed of things that was going on, and in fact, very well kept in the dark. Which was unfortunate because it appears that Tonel walked right into some semblance of a trap and perhaps walked the three of you into one. The Great Vampire appeared to know full well what Mordu was up to for the most part, and that he had wished her to be slain. This was some sort of concoction of a plan, some scheme that had been drawn up by the forces of dark. And now that the Fellowship now bears down the full monstrous might of a dark being, of a vampire that has been around in Middle-earth for thousands of years. Tonel was Go ahead.
When you put it like that, I suddenly feel less good about our chances.
I peeked at some of your guys' character sheets today. Oh boy.
Yeah.
With the elderly woman transforming into the large manifestation of a bat-like creature, something that was very familiar to Fig, a creature that she had run into years before with her friend Galad. It barely survived. And now she's staring it down once more in the darkness of this cave that is barely illuminated by a single torch bared by Cirion.
Barely bared. Haha.
Yeah, I'm sneaking in all the puns. And that is essentially where we wrapped up last week, and where we're going to pick up tonight.
We roll initiative?
I'll tell you what to do and when to do it.
Will you tell me when to die?
I don't.
Dark.
The dice do. Let's get some stuff up in here. Bit of housekeeping matters first. As I turn on some ambience. 4 or 5 weeks ago, the last session before we had 3 weeks off, Fig received 5 Athelas salves.
Oh yeah.
North Riel. I don't believe in the interim from those 3 weeks and last session, those might have been forgotten about. So I will allow a moment to say if those were ever divvied up.
We should totally divvy those up. We should take this opportunity to.
Yeah.
I think
I still had 1 extra one on me on person, so I have 6 total. So we can do
each 2.
2 across. Yeah. Cool.
Ooh, Athelas salves.
Good talk.
Well, look at that.
Now, is the salve an action or a bonus action?
To give it yourself, to drink it yourself is a bonus action.
Okay, good.
Give it to somebody is an action.
That's what I thought it was, but I didn't want to misspeak.
I like how it's called a salve, but I'm still imagining drinking it.
Right?
It's probably really thick.
I like to think it can work either way, depending on. It's like, think of like the Holy Grail in Indiana Jones, where you can drink it and it sort of heals you, but you can pour it on the wound as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's an interesting
it's like a little bit of both.
I completely forgot about that part of the scene.
Doesn't make you immortal, but
no.
But the immortality only extended in that immediate area. If you left, you lost it. So
Fig just slaps salve on a wound and just goes, "Now I'm immortal."
You can try that. We'll see what happens.
Hey.
But with that, let's roll some initiative.
Ooh.
Great. Where's my token? Oh, nice initiative. Something good? Fuck. You know what?
This initiative might not be the worst.
No valid token was selected. What the hell?
I did it. I used inspiration and I won.
Why is my roll 20 being difficult today?
You can mark off your inspiration.
I just did.
Wow. Kevin, do you realize what you did?
Yes, I did.
You rolled the same initiative twice, so you don't got to change it.
Which is good.
That's a sign for something. I don't know if it's good, but it's something.
If you believe in
He's
signs.
poking at something.
Let's move my microphone around here because I'm going to be facing this way a lot because we got a map to deal with. All right, so let's get this.
Oh, there she is. I was like, where's Granny?
I had her on a different level so I could hide her initiative because I pre-rolled it.
She's on a whole nother level.
Wow, this is a front-loaded initiative order.
Oh, it really is.
Hot damn.
I just got viewer inspo. Yay!
That's a D4.
Yes.
So
Will still be helpful.
Yep. I'm just making sure you didn't think it was just regular inspiration. Okay. So.
Oh, I'm
before-
glad I used my regular inspo.
Before we get
Yeah.
into combat proper, just to bring it to your attention, Game Master, I have the ability distraction to reduce enemy attack rolls. I can know what they rolled before I spend it, but I can't know if it succeeds or fails.
Okay.
So there'll be points in time where I try to jump in and distract them.
Gotcha. Is that a reaction?
It is a reaction.
Okay. Wonderful.
Oh,
Let's see,
to
let's
be
see, let's
a warden.
To be a warden again, yes. Quite so. All right, let's make sure this is all in order. So, as the three of you stand in front of the Great Vampire, known as... Anyway, trivia question.
Thuringwethil the Great Vampire. I wrote all these names down.
Yeah,
Shit.
you're correct. You got it. It is Thuringwethil.
Oh.
Which works, because you're the only one who spent inspiration, so you
Or
just got
the
that back.
shadow. And the shadow. I wrote all three down.
Yep. There you go. You get your inspiration back. Congratulations.
Woo!
Wow.
Excellent. You can read into my niceness as much as you want.
He thinks we're gonna struggle, so take all the bonuses you can get.
All right. As Thuringwethil takes her bat-like form, and you see the body itself shift and grow leather-like wings, and the face actually shift into a bat-like snout that bears, the resemblance of a little flying fox, at a small level. Cute. But in this context, not very much, as it expands to a large size encompassing a very large wingspan, and you see these large beady black eyes shift in the light as it dances off in the yellow and red coming from the torch. As it finishes its transformation and bears down on its two front wing-like hands and lets out a bit of a snarl, and you see the dripping saliva come through.
Oh God.
Your music
intense.
selection is always mwah.
Oh, fuck. I am not ready. I am not prepared.
Fig, what is your dexterity modifier?
2.
Is it +2?
Yes.
Yep, you do lose that tie. That'll bring us to the top of the round. Which great bat is this? It's the one on the right, as it initially takes an attack swipe from Cirion right before initiative was rolled. It yelps back in pain as the blade crosses through its wing, but it is going to sort of take this opportunity and make an attack at Tano. And with
From my shit to get rocked.
with a 21 will hit.
Remove DM screen just got initiated or activated. Another word.
All right.
Oh no!
This is gonna give me. I'm not starting the timer yet. Stand by.
That means we're gonna
just
see
change
all
your
the
stat.
rolls, good or ill.
Let's just change these stat blocks real quick so they don't auto roll via whisper. I believe that is a 10-minute. I will have that up for 10 minutes.
Let me open.
All right.
We're about to fight Dracula here, I swear.
So the 21 will hit as with both of their hands gripping onto the right arm of Tanel and pushing her into the ground. You see it reach out with its mouth and bite into the back of her neck, dealing only 5 damage. But that will end its go. Fig.
I am not ready. Okay, so what did I do?
Fig,
I
at the top of your round, please give me a wisdom saving throw.
What? I don't like that. Okay. Wisdom save. Wisdom save. Okay. don't think I like
as
I don't know if it's
Thuringwethil as Thuringwethil finishes her transformation, and you are forced to be face to face with this very creature that nearly costed your life several years ago. You feel a cold chill shoot up your back. In the moment, you actually, for once, hesitate, and the grip on your axe begins to loosen, and you feel fear for the first time in a long while. But then you picture your friend that also nearly died that day, and you hear a voice in the back of your mind, and a slight whisper from a familiar voice of Yavanna. Fight, my champion. You may continue.
That's badass as fuck.
Okay, yeah, she's gonna hear that, and she is... How do I even... She's... Okay, yeah, hold up. She's raised on another platform or something, right? What's my movement
she's
here?
about like 15 feet up.
Okay. Okay, so here's what I am imagining. She's going to hear that, and she's going to just bolt toward her. And what I would like to, I guess, do or accomplish, see happen, all of the above, is as she bolts toward her and just kind of like do this. I don't know if I can leap that high, but I'm gonna try. But what I want to do is bolt and do this like lunge toward her, and mid-air during the lunge, I want to completely transform and just fucking tackle her as a bear.
If it changes what you want to do at all, there is a like incline path right here.
Fine.
If that changes it, I'm not telling you to. I'm just saying, like, if you thought that was your only option, it's not. You can do what you want. I'm just letting you know.
So I can take that incline up?
Yeah.
Oh, that's still... So can I go up this way, or am I blocked?
No, you're fine. I mean, see that bat right in front of you? He's occupying that space. You'd have to go around him. See the pink dot?
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, I have 40 feet of movement. Whatever.
You do.
That's nothing. I will... Fine, yeah, so, okay, so I'm going to bolt to the side and go around this bat with eyes fully focused on Great Vampire here, and I'm gonna go up that incline, and halfway up that incline, I will still do like the leap toward her for an attack, but mid-air about to attack, I will transform, and then my attack, once I'm bear, will be the claws. And just totally start swiping at her.
Okay. So as you run through past the bat, who is currently too occupied grappling Tonnel to even
I want to rage first! I want to go into a fury first! Bonus action, get pissed off, then run and leap, then bear.
Sounds like me about to do a deadlift PR. Bonus action, pissed off.
Okay. Okay. We're gonna rule of cool something here, just to start things off. This will not be the rule going forward, because that is a lot of things you're trying to do, and the transformation is technically an action.
Oh.
Think of it like wild shape.
You know, I don't know if I have that written somewhere.
That, again, this is a homebrew thing, everybody. So it could very well be something that's on me that I missed and forgot to put in there. So I will take that on myself, and I'll make sure I update the stat block and everything, and the ability. But we are going to rule of cool it and say I will allow it. Okay?
Oops. Okay.
Why are you oopsing?
Because I didn't mean to make this more complicated than ever.
So you use your bonus action to Fury. You're going to use your movement to go up and around. You're going to essentially use a free action for one time only, because it's cool, to transform mid-attack, and then you can use your action to attack.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm trying to look up wild shape really quick too, because I don't even remember what it is.
We'll worry about it later. We don't do wild
Okay.
shape here. It's not in this world. This is homebrewed. We're gonna let it go.
Okay.
So you dart up the pathway and moving around this bone-riddled cave floor, and you head up the cavern incline and run towards this large bat. Do you want to describe how that transformation looks?
It's going to be very similar to you, Cirion, and Malvhor, what you guys saw when she first transformed. You're going to see her rushing up this incline, and as she jumps in kind of a weird blur, you first see Fig, and then you see this blur of like golden brown and darker brown just kind of take over her form, and when things kind of stop doing that motion blur, you just see giant ass bear like land on this bat for an attack.
All right, go ahead and place your token on the map, and go ahead and roll your attacks.
Now I have
Best
things to do.
Ever.
Oh, I think I'm supposed to be like right here-ish, something like that. I'll delete. Should I delete Fig's token or hide it on a different layer? Because she might lose her initiative then.
I'll just move her out over here. Just know that she's in the same spot for now.
Bye.
The bear is technically a large creature, so it's the same size.
Oh my gosh, this is such a cool scene in my head.
Oh
I'm
shit!
really picturing, like, oh my god, a giant bear just like mid-jump, paws up and everything.
Yeah.
Wham!
Yeah, just like.
Yeah, and just so you all know, I paused my timer for the 10-minute DM screen, because otherwise this is real cheap.
That's pretty fair. Yeah. Otherwise everyone would be like, oh, it's Lindsay's turn? Guys, everyone, initiate it now. Because she'll use the whole time talking.
So as the two of you see Fig dart past Tonel in the bats and head up towards Thuringwethil, and you see as she leaps forward, axe still sort of at her hip, her shield on her back, and you just see as she leaps and goes to make forward and attack you, she raised both arms, and the form just changes from front to back, transforming it into like a single line, like a magic trick. There was like just like a line in mid-air that as soon as she passed it, it just began to transform into this bear, and it just goes forward, maw and claws first, going. Go ahead and roll your attacks.
Okay. Input value advantage? No, it's a normal roll. Thank you for asking.
10.
So, okay. I don't think that's going to hit. Anyway, so I'm not gonna. Okay.
All right.
So
Wait. I'm going to use my reaction, Captain of Gondol or Captain of Men, to make that a hit.
Oh.
Okay.
So then that's.
And I do that by, you just hear Malvhor go, "Oh, that's so fucking cool."
So is that was your bite attack.
So, because it says I can make 2 attacks, 1 bite, 1 claw.
Yep. You can in either order, but so you
yeah.
lunge forward with your jaw and clamp down, snapping at one of the wings of the bat, and as it just barely moves out of the way, you get a quick tear into the bit of the leathery membrane as it squeaks out. 10 they'll do
12 because
damage.
plus 2 for fury.
Correct. You are in your fury, so you are retaining that in bear form.
So I need to figure out how to get that in there.
Yep.
And then claw. Yes, it's a normal roll. Thank you for asking. Oh my god! I rolled the same thing. Is that normal?
FYI, you have Vera inspo.
I mean, it
I know.
looks. Yeah, it
You
looks
rolled
like
a 7 twice.
it's
Okay,
possible. Yeah,
cool.
it looks like it's working.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure based on I don't remember what my hand axe hit with last time, but I don't think even if I rolled max on the viewer inspo, I can still hit with that, so I'll wait.
Well, she was in a different form with that hand axe, so she might have been easier.
That's true. So you know what? I'm gonna test it out. Viewer inspo, go. Oh, hey!
Ow.
14 as it rears back quickly at a speed you weren't expecting for its size. You rear up with a claw and you swipe down, but you just catch air.
That's fair. Okay, I figured.
But nope, that's on a success. So that will miss. Anything else? That was action, bonus action, move.
No, that is all me. I used everything.
All right, let's resume my timer as she recoils from the onslaught of bear attacks, and you see it swing around and lock eyes with you, Fig, as it lets out a chatter of squeaks and chirps, but it will lean back and make, once I find this correct, cast that block. There it is. Yeah, it's going to gain its bearings and lean into you as it sort of flaps its wings and comes off the ground just a little bit and swoop down in a flurry of attacks. So you will take 3 attacks.
Shit.
First
Guys,
one
that's
is
a lot of attacks.
First one is a bite for 13.
No.
That will miss. And then 2 claw attacks. 10.
No.
And then one more, 21.
That one will do it.
That will be 9 slashing damage. As you sort of duck and move, still adapting to this form and the slow movement of it, you do narrowly escape 2 of those attacks, but the third one on this sort of narrow pathway with the size of yourself does get a little cumbersome to try and keep evading, so that third one does catch you as it digs into your hide.
Ouchies.
And
That's
then
quite a
they
bit.
are going to use
Okay.
I just saw it. They're going to use their fell speed. Yes.
Was that non-magical? It says I have damage resisted? Oh, to slash it. Never mind.
That is slashing.
But only to bludgeoning and piercing, so never mind.
Okay. I can double check that, but I'm pretty sure that that's the case. So she's going to take her wings and flap up a bit and get a little bit of distance off the ground and use her bonus action to use her fell speed to disengage as a bonus action and re-engage without provoking an attack. So you see her come off the platform where you are and fly up a bit and sort of dart across using her flight speed and land behind the 2 of you.
Fine.
I don't want to play with her. No. Oh, shoot. Go the other one.
Go back to the bear.
That will end her turn.
I'm gonna
Malvhor.
use my action to disengage.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna run into this corner here. Actually, no, terrible idea. I'm instead going to, you know what? I'll just go by be by Fig Bear. So unfortunately, that was my action. So I can't attack. Not that my attack would be worth much. But I'm gonna go ahead and give. You know what? I'm just gonna end my turn there. I just got some space between me and the bat.
Okay. That will bring us to one of the great bats who is going to make an attack at Tonel. That's the wrong stat block. It's bad because all of these have either vampire or bat in the name, so when I'm hovering through them real quick, I keep clicking on the same one. With a bite attack, with an 18 will hit Tonel.
Oh, wow.
But that will also only be 5 damage to her. That will end its go. Cirion.
So, She-Bat is currently engaged with me right now?
Yes, so she came pretty much from, as you were sort of watching it, you see this blur move across the black shadows above you, and you just hear the coming from behind, and you just hear the snarl and chatter coming from right over your shoulder.
Okay, I wasn't sure she just landed there like she was ready to kick my shit in. Sounds like she's doing both. And of course I hear the bats or the music right there. Okay, so I'm gonna take a page from Malvhor's book. Maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to play character too. You know what, considering I'm like kind of fucked up right now, I'm gonna use my action to disengage and run like a little bitch.
Okay.
Bye, Tonel.
We're just gonna keep disengaging. No one's gonna hurt her.
Come on. Do I want to do that yet? Got me trickety tricks. No, I won't do that just yet. This is tricky. I don't know what I want to do. You know what? Fuck it. Can I undo that last one?
I'll allow it.
Okay. We'll do something somewhat noble. I'm gonna attack one of the bats that's holding down Tonel.
Okay, the one on the right is the one you've attacked previously.
Okay, then I'll attack that same one.
Okay.
Hey.
20 will hit.
And two-handed, by the way.
You are also holding a torch. You cannot two-hand your weapon.
Oh, okay, so then one-handed. Sorry, I totally forgot about my torch. Thank you for the reminder.
7 and
Same
7.
damage regardless.
Yeah.
7. That one cuts real deep and nearly severs one of the arms, but unfortunately it is still standing.
Okay.
Oh.
Very melee combat spin inspiration as a reaction. Be attacked by foe. Okay, I'm
Don't
gonna
you
have
get
to
a
remember
second
one of my-
attack?
I do. I was just reading a skill. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll make my second attack at it. I just wanted to keep something in mind in the future.
It's important.
Okay.
Oh
Inspo.
no! Yeah, I'm burning that inspo.
All right.
Is that skill I was planning to use? But I'm not risking in that one right now. Please don't be another one. Take that.
18 will hit.
Shazam.
Wow.
Wow.
What's up with you rolling the
He's too
same
consistent.
numbers?
I don't know, dude. We're just telling someone that's like, I need consistency in my life, and well, here it is, unfortunately.
All right, 6. Was there an ability contingent on something, or do you want me to narrate first?
Narrate for, well, it doesn't matter now. I needed inspiration.
Oh no.
It's okay.
Oh.
After your first attack, nearly taking off the arm, you bring the sword back, and you just see right there the same spot. So you go right for it, and you bring the sword straight down, and you completely take off the left arm and left wing of this bat as it stumbles back, still bearing its grip with its right hand on Tonel's wrist. As it screeches out in pain, you bring your sword back up and go clean across the neck, relieving it of its head.
Heyo.
Okay, Mama Bat ain't gonna like that, so bye guys.
What a
Okay.
rhyme. Mama Bat ain't gonna like that.
Check that. Rewind it back. Mama Bat ain't gonna like that.
Should make a rap with that.
Oh my god, he just did. Okay, yeah.
Some
with
more.
that, yeah, I'm just gonna hold my position and pray.
Cirion just got viewer inspo.
Appreciate you, Polly.
All right. At the end of your turn, Thuringwethil is going to use a legendary action and make a claw attack against you, Cirion. The natural one.
Oh!
Yay, DM screen.
As just as you finish that attack, it's just enough to set you a little bit off your original footing as the attack came in at the same time and just swipes behind you as you feel this slight gush of wind behind you as you hear the whoosh of the attack, and that glows off in your head going, that will end Cirion's turn and bring us to Tanel, who is now restrained by one, or grappled by one individual. And she's going to try and break free. The 14.
Oh.
Not 20, and
It's
I
gonna
got
be
pumped.
contested. Yeah. I have everything to auto be advantage just so it's easier.
Yeah, that was just. I just saw that. That was like the first thing my eye went to. I was like, oh.
Yep. But it's going to be contested. 19 is stronger. She remains grappled, but that will end her go and bring us to the top of the round. At the top of the round, though, Cirion, I need a dexterity saving throw.
That's a dead bat.
Okay. Throw. Please. I'm gonna use viewer inspo.
Okay.
Yeah, why not? At least I made double digits. All right.
10. So as you finish your attack and you sort of reposition yourself, and as you're turning to face your opponent behind you, you see Tanel and the bat, and at the same time you see this brownish black leather begin to engulf you. And in a minute, you are wrapped in a very brief moment in a cocoon of leather that you feel it can see the light of your torch bouncing off from within, but you can't see anyone else outside of it. And you just turn and you bear face to face with the black, beady eyes of this great vampire.
Fuck!
And
That is terrifying!
In a moment, you feel your heart drop into your stomach as it opens its mouth, and you see thousands of these teeth, or at least what look to be thousands to you, as it opens up, but its wings seem to close in around you, and you all of a sudden you hear a sound that you were not wanting to hear, and that's a tss, as the wings engulf the torch and snuff it out.
Oh.
And as the wings unfurl back, and as you guys, from your perspective, as Cirion originally gets engulfed, the cave goes pitch black. And as the wings unfurl him again, you're in total darkness. Fig, you can still see with your night vision.
Barely. Yeah.
Everyone
Can I
else
get
at
like
this-
night vision eyes implanted? I'm asking for a friend.
So for right now, unless you have dark vision, you cannot see.
Goody.
But that will bring us to the top of the round. That bat is dead. That will bring us to Fig.
I am going to give a mighty bestial roar and get even extra pissed off that the bat flew away from me. And I'm literally going to leap off the landing and just charge into the great vampire bat. And as I charge into her, I'm just going to do this nasty snarl, like a ah! And while doing that, it's going to be a massive bite, like trying to get into like the neck part with like, I want to go for the wing. I want to try to bite at the wing and like just crush the bones with my jaw.
Okay. So you bear roll your way over to it.
Barrel roll.
Go ahead and roll your attack.
Okay, and yeah. Sorry, I have now 2 character sheets. Here we go. We'll keep it as normal for now. That's a 20!
20. So as you come running down the the platform past Malvhor, who initially doesn't know you're coming through, and you sort of nudge him out of the way in the darkness as he loses his sense of direction. You barrel through the area and over to Thuringwethil as she unfurls Cirion from her wings, and at the last second, the corner of her eye, she sees your attack coming in as you lunge in at full speed for a bite. A 20 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage, which it auto did, so I don't know why I'm even,
So
putting
16.
on a show. 16.
And then as I try to bite into her wing to crush the bones, I'm going to then, so like my head's here and biting, and then I'm just gonna take one paw and just like thrust it down with a massive claw swipe at her head. Just like,
Okay.
Poof, like, no!
Go for it.
Boss. Normal. Another 20!
Last round, you rolled the same number twice in a row, and now you're doing
Here
it
I
again.
am. Yeah. Now it's a 19
We're
slashing.
consistent tonight.
Yeah. 20 will hit again. That will be a total of 17,
19.
18, 19. Whoo!
Yep.
Whoo! As you grip your jaw into a vice grip on this wing, and you feel the teeth puncture through the membrane and sort of bring her down a bit to ground her just enough to bring up your paw and slash across the face, and you get a very good gash across the side. You see 3 deep claw marks come through.
Oh, I'm finally reading this claw thing. I guess
Yeah.
now that it hits this time, target must
Yes.
make a
Strength save, is that what it is?
strength or dex against my spell save DC. Oh,
Your DC is 8 plus your proficiency plus your strength mod.
8 and 11, 13.
So what's the DC? 13?
13.
What's your strength mod?
2.
Oh, okay. Thought it was higher.
Everyone
Alright.
thinks I'm stronger.
Your average
No,
strength,
I-
which is
Is that the bear's strength or your strength?
Oh, that's my strength. What's the bear's strength? The bear's strength is +4.
So now your DC is different because you take the physical attributes of the bear, not the mental.
What?
Regardless, she rolled a 22.
Yeah.
But your DC for the bear takes the bear's strength, not fake
Okay,
strength.
so the DC would have been instead. Oh, what did I say? 15. The DC would have been 15
Okay.
then. So for
You can
future
either-
reference, I
You
guess.
can either update the stat block or the attack to reflect that. Just know that it also, as your proficiency goes up, that DC will change.
Yeah. I'm going to take notes on what little add-ons I can add to all of this, like the fury damage and stuff, and I'll do it after stream.
Okay. Just so you all know, I have 4 minutes left on the timer during NPC turns. Anything else, Fig?
Oh, it was movement and
Movement, action, bonus action, anything?
What is this? No, that's it. I'm going to after that, I'm just going to shove myself between Bat and Cirion to kind of protect Cirion a bit and just be big bear tank.
Okay. At the end of your turn, she is going to use a legendary action and make a swipe at you.
I was gonna say, you disengage and leave me again, bitch, and I'm gonna rip that wing off.
It's not her turn yet. This is her legendary action.
She takes legendary action right before her turn, so it's like she gets 4 attacks.
Exactly. The 24.
Me? Fuck.
Yes, you.
Yes, that hits. Sorry.
9 slashing.
Oof. Okay.
All right. That'll bring us to her turn, who Cirion, you hear the heavy footfalls of essentially a galloping bear, and then the roars and grunts and
What the hell is that?
the movement of air as her attacks are swiping, and you hear the retaliation screeches from the bat, and even more rustling as this melee ensues, as you are completely blinded from the attacks that you can't even see in the darkness. But Fig, she's going to make 2 attacks at you and 1 at Cirion. First one will be a bite at Fig, a 21.
Okay, yeah.
That'll be 4 piercing damage, halve the 2, and I need a wisdom.
Oh, I've been raging! This all should have been halved! Okay, no, you did 9 both times at me. Can I have those, or is it too late?
Go ahead and have them. Remember your character sheets, people.
Sorry, I keep staring at, while in bear form, Fig retains all attributes, blah 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 blah, and I'm like, yeah, I got it, and then I completely didn't realize Fury was part of that. So, okay,
I believe, let me...
Okay,
look
that's
here.
fixed now.
I paused the timer. Let me look at the bear stat block. Yeah, you retain your battle fury abilities, so as long as you can either fury before you transform, or you can still fury while you're in it, so you don't lose it.
Okay. Right, and in this case I furied beforehand.
Yes.
Okay. Okay,
so
but 21 does
piercing,
hit.
Yes, 2 piercing from this, and I need a wisdom save.
Okay, because right before you did that attack, I was like, how am I already at half HP left for this bear?
Oh boy.
Okay, but we're
And
fine
a bear
now.
has no thumbs, they can't drink a salve.
What the? Just wisdom.
Wisdom save a throw.
Oh, I'm doing bears now?
Yes.
Your wisdom.
Fair.
The mental stat should be the same, so the wisdom doesn't
Jesus.
change.
Okay. I'm gonna use
Since the DM screen's not up, you can see the DC.
I am going to use inspiration.
Actually, I
'cause
cannot.
I do not want that. Yeah, for whatever reason, Roll20 isn't showing any of the text on stream. It's the strangest thing.
I can highlight it and then it shows up. It's like white on white.
Dark mode. If you have dark mode setting on, that might be why. I'm guessing.
I have it on, but it's not doing that for me.
Oh, then I don't know.
Nope, it's dark mode.
I have dark mode on too.
All right.
Wait, why'd you roll wisdom save twice? Oh, you had a second.
Because I used inspo.
Yep. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
but that didn't help.
All right. You take 1 shadow point.
It's
All
too
right,
bright.
so I'm now at 4. What was the
4.
increment increase?
Every
Every
even.
2.
That's what I
So
thought.
Go ahead and roll a hit die. And this is gonna come off Fig, not the bear.
Okay. All right. All good.
All right. That will.
That was
Oops,
one
I
of
never
3
advanced.
attacks.
Yeah, that was her first attack. Second
Yay.
one at Fig will be a claw. 24.
Yeah.
7 slashing.
Uh-huh.
And then the
halved
yes, halved.
to 3 or 4.
3.
Or 2 or
3. 3.
What? Not 4. Never mind.
No.
Half to 2? 7 damage, half to 2?
Half to 1. Half to 0. Miss.
I'm not-
Attack miss. Can we have that attack to a miss? That'd be awesome.
Okay.
All right, and then the third and final attack will be at Cirion at advantage because he doesn't see it coming. The 20.
Didn't even need
Ow.
advantage.
Oh no! I'm hot. It is
That'll
hot
be a
here.
total of 9 slashing.
Also, yeah, I can't negate any of these because I need to see the target in order to do that.
Yeah.
Oh,
she's
no.
She's going to use her bonus action to disengage and come face to face with Tanel, and that will end her turn. Malvhor.
Okay. I am going to try and walk toward Cirion. Based on the layout I knew when it went dark, I would try to go north. But that's
Sure.
where the bat just went.
Sure.
So if I'm being accurate, to what I would do, I would end up here using 15 feet of movement. And is there any way I can pass through the bat space?
No.
I didn't think so.
Malvhor just got like, excuse me, just trying to get my buddy. Excuse me.
Go ahead and give me just a straight dex check. Since you can't see a thing, just to make sure, because you were on a incline, and the pathway is riddled with things you could trip on.
12.
12 at this point in time is enough to be able to get there.
Okay. So I assume I when I get this close, I do feel the presence of the bat, preventing me from walking any further that way.
You sort of like bump into it, and you just start hearing squeaking.
Oh no. And if I try to walk to the right any further, I step on Tanel, right?
Yeah, you start. It gets to the point where if you actually try to, you'll probably trip over them and fall prone.
Okay. So I'm just gonna stay there, and I'm just gonna call out. I'm gonna say, hey kid, this is a terrible idea in the dark, but toss me the torch.
I toss him the torch.
I don't know if you can do that, but I was coming to you.
Okay, well there's just a pause. So
Yeah, I
was
know.
like,
I was just coming to you to try and get the torch, but I can't physically get to you, and I don't have any torches on my person.
Do you guys feel lucky?
Yes.
50-50 split. Cirion, I will let you use your reaction to toss it if you want. Now, this is in pitch darkness. Whether Malvhor sees it coming and can catch it, or it gets lost entirely.
Oh no.
We'll see.
I'll take the reaction.
Okay. Go ahead and use your reaction. Go ahead and just roll a dexterity check. Based on the sound of his voice.
Can I use a bonus action? Can I use a bonus action to give him Bardic Inspiration? Or Warden's Gift?
Sure.
So you can add a d8 to that.
Right.
I do not need to see the target for that. They just need to be able to hear me.
Right. So 20. That's pretty good. 20's pretty good. You toss it in the correct direction towards the voice of Malvhor. Malvhor, go ahead and give me a dexterity check as well.
I was waiting to see if you're gonna make me roll a check as well.
If there was even dim light, I wouldn't have to, but since it's can't see a thing, you're essentially blinded.
I don't know if I should re-roll that with my inspiration. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay.
Fuck!
Oh.
I mean, that's it. I don't got any tricks up my sleeve. It's 8.
8. Cirion tosses the torch over Tanel towards Malvhor, and it hits you sort of. You weren't expecting the toss so immediately that it actually sort of hits against your chest as you sort of scramble for it. You hear it, the wood sort of clank to the ground and roll off a bit to the side. You might be able to find it, but currently you do not have it in your possession.
So was that whole shenanigan my action?
Yeah, I'll say yeah.
Okay. I guess I will just sit here and I'll try to find the torch on my next turn.
Oh
All right. That will bring us to one of the great bats who will attack Tonel with a 19, which will hit, but not a whole lot of damage. And considering it's seen the way things are going, is actually going to drag her this way.
Oh, now
But
you
Fig,
drag her
do-
away.
Fig, you do get an attack of opportunity.
no. Yeah.
Malvhor, I'll say if you have your weapon out, I'll let you make an attack of opportunity at disadvantage.
I was trying to
I
catch a
did not-
torch. I don't have my weapon out.
Okay.
I will swap.
Am I allowed for attack of opportunity?
You used your reaction already. 13?
13.
Hydrate or dihydrate?
Tap also gave me 3 HP from Divine Intervention. I appreciate him. Where's my jug?
Whoa.
Here's my jug.
Using that before someone's even unconscious. Wow. What a spend. Fig, you see the bat begin to sort of shift Tonel out of sight, so you quickly try to seize the opportunity and bring your claw down on it with a 13, which just barely hits.
Ooh, take 24 of that slashing and make a strength and dex save. Or dex save.
It would
Damn.
if it was alive.
Oh.
Just say GG, bro.
You one-shotted it.
Ah, too bad I want to use violent display with that now.
You
Jesus
one-shot it.
Christ.
But that's its turn because it's now dead. Cirion.
I'm just gonna kind of just hear that in the background and then just kind of like start sobbing. Okay.
You also hear the
Um,
torch hit the ground and Malvhor goes, fuck!
Yeah, then Sirion's gonna take his action, throw a sword at Malvhor. No, I'm kidding. So I'm going to actually. Would be too much if I took out another torch and tried to light it?
That will be your action because you have to take out a whole nother item and spend the time to light it.
Deal.
You are within melee range of the bat, and you have a rough idea where it went based on the sounds of everything. So you can make attacks at it. They'll just be at disadvantage. So it's your choice.
Okay, I actually have an idea. I'm gonna continue with the torch idea. I'm gonna light one.
All right, you use your action, you take out your other torch and quickly sort of sheath your sword and spend a moment in a frantic trying to get the flint to spark just enough. And in the last moment, it finally catches and the torch ignites, and everyone else, you see the room begin to glow again as you see Tonel sort of strewn across the ground off to your side, and blood beginning to be splattered in this immediate vicinity, and the Thuringwethil actually bring up her wing and immediately to shield her eyes as the immediate glow from the flame sort of fends her off briefly.
And I'm gonna burn my action surge, and I'm gonna make 2 attacks at She-Bitch Bat.
Heyo.
Go for it.
And one-handed, because boom and boom.
16 on the first one. So as you finish lighting the torch and you sort of bear it up in front of you, a lot of bears going on, to sort of as you see her react to shield herself from the light, you use it sort of like Aragorn against the Nazgul and fling it across the side to like fend her off, and you take the advantage in stepping inward and bring up your sword and you make your 2 attacks. 16 just barely misses.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Damn.
We know that number now.
Yeah, that's okay. Alright, Did I burn through? Yes, I did. Okay. I don't think I have any other trickety tricks up my sleeve, so I think I'm gonna call it a turn.
All right. That will bring us to Tanel, who is now no longer grappled. She sort of stands up, shoulders hunched over a bit as she's breathing heavily, and just sort of looks around at the turn of events that have currently transpired here. And you see her just sort of bite down on her lip, and you see like a trail of blood begin to pour out. She pulls that dagger that she has on her hip into a reverse grip on her left hand, and you just see the other hand begin to slowly shift into that monstrous like claw that she's fought you all with before. You bitch. I'll end you for this. And she juts forward, and the wings fling out and jumps over Malvhor as she comes down to bring a claw across Thuringwethil. But at that moment, you see Thuringwethil shift her eyes towards her, and immediately you see this red glow just shift real quickly, and Tano immediately goes completely limp and falls to the ground.
Oh no! There goes that.
Oh no! What happened?
As the wings immediately fold back in almost on command from Thuringwethil, and sort of doubles over and rolls into the dirt to a stop, the large bat sort of bears down on both hands and just sort of skulks over her.
You cannot disobey. You are mine to control. No one else's.
Ooh. Ooh, what a voice.
Brings us to the top of the round.
Me!
Cirion. I need a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, okay. I thought it was my turn. I was like, what? Oh, not again.
Can I clock where the torch I dropped is really quickly?
That's better.
I guess it doesn't matter.
19, yeah. You avoid Thuringwethil coming forward to try and snuff the flame again.
No.
Once we get 2 torches up, we are immune to this.
I will say, Malvhor, in that moment, if you were looking for it, it was pretty easy to find. So you do have...
Okay.
It's within your reach where you currently are. That ends. There go. Fig.
Quick question just for future reference, because I know it's way past this point now. Since I raffle stomped that bat with an opportunity attack, would violent display come into effect for an opportunity attack, or does it have to be on my turn as a cause and effect scenario?
Let me check the wording real quick on violent display.
Because I didn't want to interrupt what was happening, and I figured, I'll have more chances with it, so... Like, maybe right now.
It specifically says the attack action.
Oh, you know what? I
reaction.
read it wrong. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, never mind. Thank you for clarifying the fact that I was blind.
It was dark.
Blind.
The torch
It was
out.
dark. Yes. Okay, so on that note though, based on how I described the last bite attack, does it seem like I did any damage to her wing at all, out of curiosity or anything, or?
I mean, it drew blood, but
Fair. Okay.
It was a very tough, leathery hide, despite the membrane itself being fairly thin, to the point where even you could tell it's very unnatural and probably was fed from a source of dark magic.
Okay, so even if I tried really, really hard, I probably won't make that much of a purchase to...
I won't say impossible. I'm saying you might
Gotcha.
need a natural 20.
Okay, cool.
Because the only reason for that is because now we're getting to the realms of like called shots. Like you're hitting for something specific, so it needs to
That's-
really
yeah,
drive
that's
a point
fine.
home. In the chaos of a fight, the odds of you hitting there in within a 6-second window of this melee
Sure.
is
Yeah.
very small. So you need to
That's
be
fine.
hella accurate.
That's fine. I totally understand. I wasn't trying. I mean, I guess I was trying to call a shot the last time. I am debating if I still want to do that, but it does piss me off. She keeps flying around like a bitch,
Like a bat.
like a bitch bat. And okay. Lynn, what does my bite do?
Use your teeth to attack.
Wow, thanks, Kevin. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to. Yeah. I'm trying to think. Okay, Fig is going to see her try to go after Cirion again, and she's a fury and she's a bear, so she'll kind of lumber forth again with this like kind of wild charge, and she'll kind of, what do I want to do? How do I want to do this?
Where are you going? I'll start with that.
That's what I'm
Because-
currently trying to figure out.
Because immediately in front of you, your two companions take up that space.
Oh, fine, I'll go around.
All right.
I will go around Cirion and
Okay.
just be like, whoop whoop, and go, ah!
Okay.
And I'm gonna. I think Kevin was muted.
You was.
That one. Excuse me. Nah.
Yeah, I'll go around, and you know what? I'm gonna try the wing again because I feel like if I can accomplish that, that will really help. So
Okay.
I'm gonna go for that same spot, the same spot, if not around the same spot where I originally wounded that wing, with a bite. And I guess I'm going to do it recklessly. I'm gonna be. So I'll
Okay.
do the wild charge around, and I'm just gonna flail a little more to make sure I have her in place so I can just bite and see what happens.
Okay. Go ahead and roll attack. At advantage for reckless.
Do this thing.
Oh, I
19.
saw a different colored number. Okay.
19 will hit. It's still a hell of amount of damage.
15,
That's a lot.
not 13.
15
Still the
total.
plus 2.
That does change the damage. Okay.
Um,
You didn't miss, so that DC does not come into play.
I was gonna say, okay, and then, and so while I try to kind of have her not pinned down, but you know, like in place with a bite, I'm gonna have the one claw just start digging deep into like her skin near the chest and everything to just really like puncture. See what
Go
I
for
can
it.
get. See what organs I can get.
It's a red flag.
Fig unhappy. A 19 again. Wait.
Jesus God, dude.
Is something up with the random number generator?
Yeah. Roll 20's being lazy.
That is so weird. So 21.
21.
What I give you last
Damn.
time? A 19? Take another 19.
Yeah, really. Oh, was it 20 this
I'll have to
time?
do it
Have another
again.
20.
All right. She
And,
needs a Dex or Strength save.
Yes, and because of recklessly attacking and just being extra vicious, I did want to enact violent display this round. Also.
Okay. Let me get this deck. That won't affect her save, will it?
Violent display?
That's a whole nother save, right?
It's another save, yeah.
All right. So let's do the Yu-Gi-Oh chains here. This will go first.
You activated this trap card. Will you
Alright,
activate
so her-
this one?
Her deck save on the claw. 9.
Yes!
She is going to use a legendary resistance to automatically succeed.
Fine! That's fine!
And then what's the violet display?
Wisdom.
Wisdom save. What's the DC?
I think this time it's 13 because it's using mine, not bear.
What's it based on? Charisma?
8 proficiency, dex or strength.
No, what's the bonus based on? What's the DC based on for you? Like, how do you arrive at the DC?
8 plus proficiency bonus plus strength or dex mod.
Okay. You have the bear's physical stats, so which one are you using?
Oh, so I'm using, I thought it would be me, not bear stats.
The bear did the physical attack.
Or am I getting confused again? Oh, Jesus. Okay, I will learn this.
Anything physical. Anything physical.
So
is the
15
bear.
again. 15 again. Just 15 DC
Okay.
across the board.
15 wisdom saving throw.
Ah!
16.
Oh! Darn you, she bitch back! Okay.
Anything else? Just over 1 minute left on the timer. It's been a long
Can
10
I
minutes.
Yeah.
do any bonus actions? I can't shield bash. Can my shield bash just be a headbutt?
I did not consider that. I feel
It's fine.
that's technically like an unarmed strike, so I feel like the bear is all arms. So I'm gonna go with
It's
no
fine.
on that one.
That's it then.
it?
I actually don't have any other bonus actions to do as bear, unlike Fig. That's good to know.
Alright.
But that's fine. I traded for other things.
At the end of your turn, she is going to use a legendary action to attack you in retaliation. The 12,
No.
which will miss. All right, that will bring us to her turn as she is now. You see her sort of shifting back and forth, a little bit torn on exactly what to do. But there is a moment where she shifts her attention to a now prone and defenseless Tanel, and you just see her tear into her.
Oh God. Well, R.I.P. Tana.
Bite
Not
24
big ass bear that's been digging
26.
into her.
and a 19.
I'm gonna not do anything.
Oh, I really needed violent display to work.
As she
Oh, she.
Is she on sort of all fours with you see the wings folded in, just sort of crawl over to Tanel and just sort of bite down into the back of the neck, and you just see flesh and blood and gore be strewn from the mouth and the neck as you hear not even a sound from Tanel. You hear a small like grunt of sorts, almost getting the feeling that whatever Thuringwethil did to her in midair may have put her in a paralysis.
So these are all crits.
So that will be that.
This is
And
her
then
turn,
after-
right?
Yeah, this is her turn. After the bite, and you see the arc of blood get strewn over. You see the arms and claws rear back and just begin to claw at her back as you see the very thin hide and cloth that she was wearing just get ripped asunder as fabric and blood and flesh gets just begins to get thrown to the sides.
Oh shit. Oh no.
As the last attack comes in, and she actually bears the claw into the back, just where the neck meets the shoulders, and just grips around her neck, and you see her lift her from the ground, and just turn around. You see a limp, almost sheet white Tanel with blood streaming from the face and the eyes, just go glossed over in the red eyes, now shearing a shimmer of gray.
You should have known your place.
And throws her across the cavern.
Oh.
Oh
Actually,
man, dude.
bad for her.
That will end her turn.
She's dead?
Malvhor.
Well, that was a scene. Tragic. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and pick up the torch I can now see. And I'm going to use my action to light a second torch.
Okay.
And then I am going to I'm gonna shift to the opposite side of the bat.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
Hey. All right. Cirion.
Now we got 2 torches
After-
lit.
Seeing after that wonderful display, I'm going to attack Mama Bat.
You are flanking, so you have advantage.
Sweet. Let's not hit that button. Let's hit that button.
Hey!
There we go.
27 will hit.
Let's see what we got first. What is with roll 20 today, dude?
Oh my god! I'm
got no
so
words.
confused.
Okay. Anything
I'll
else?
attack again. Sorry, I thought
Okay.
it was gonna be a description or something. Sorry. Oh boy. Thank God that was advantage.
17 will just barely hit.
Ooh, Nelly. Hey, different numbers! Oh my God!
All right.
With that, let's check one more thing. It'll be my turn.
The end of your turn, she's going to use her legendary action and retaliate to you, Cirion.
She's a legendary bitch.
Not wrong. It's a 12.
This.
Yeah, look at that. That will bring us to Tonel, who is, well,
Now.
Ah! Oh
that'll bring us to the top
Oh,
of the
no.
round. Let's do rollies.
no!
What? Just roll
Malvhor-
d20s?
Malvhor and Cirion, just roll a d20. Lowest one will have to make a dex save.
I'd rather it be me, to be honest, because I do the least amount of damage Cirion needs to be hitting.
Oh my god.
All right, go ahead and make a dex save for me, please.
I mean, is that a nat 20 technically for me?
yes.
Yes.
But
Ha! But that counts.
12. 12, as you take up a position where right around the area where Tonel was, and you sort of slide in holding up the torch. Thuringwethil assesses the situation and now sees that you bear a torch. As soon as it gets lit, she tries to take her wing and throws over in your direction, ushering forth a gust of wind. But right at that last moment, you actually shift your body and break the wind across your back and shield the torch. It stays lit.
Nice.
Fig.
I'm going to continue to attack recklessly. And I'm getting
Okay.
very angry that she's not paying me any mind and keeps going after everyone else. So if she's gonna let me keep attacking recklessly, I'm gonna attack recklessly. So like if she turned away from me, I'm just gonna bite her in the ass.
Okay. Go ahead and attack with advantage.
Where is this sheet? There we go.
I'm gonna bite her in the ass.
Oh jeez.
18 will hit.
So 16 slashing, and then after that bite, I'm going to go to claw at a wing, like almost like see if I can tear the wing, like what's that part? You know what I mean?
Membrane. Yeah.
Membrane?
Yeah. See if I can just like tear it up like a cat on a curtain.
Go for it.
I swear to God. Oh, they're different. Okay.
24. 24 will hit, 18 for
18
damage.
slashing.
And
Can
she
I
has
try
to make-
violent display again?
You certainly
Or
can.
no? Okay, we'll do another round of saves.
Okay, so she's going to make her dex save first.
Oh wait,
17.
wasn't she prone before?
No.
Oh, she used
How
her
was she
resistance. Her legendary
Yeah.
resistance. Yeah. Okay, never
So
mind.
17 on this will succeed. And then now it's a wisdom save on the next one.
Yes.
16 will succeed as well.
Okay, that's me.
How did I rolled 17, 17, 16, 16? This is getting
This is weird.
ridiculous.
Well, I don't know if you know, Roll20 is trying to implement a new virtual tabletop. And I don't know if it's happening soon, if this is the result of that. I have no idea.
So she's going to make all 3 of her attacks at you,
The
Fig.
7. I'm gonna go ahead and take the claw with the 19. I'm gonna distract that. And I'm just gonna quickly call out with my reaction. I'm gonna say, "You can't even keep your own children in line? What kind of leader are you?" So I'm gonna roll a
Okay,
d8,
you-
and we will subtract that from the 19. 7.
Okay. Busts it pretty far down. What's your AC, Fig, in bear form?
16.
All of those miss.
Uh oh. What's the
I think that's the of a DM thinking of how strong this bear is.
I mean, that's roughly the same AC she has in human form.
It is.
I
I think it's the exact same AC.
No,
Oh, your human
Whoa.
form's higher?
with shield, because I always have shield.
Oh.
Otherwise, yes, it would be the same.
Okay.
Technically.
Just checking something.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. As a player, I am heartbroken about Tano. As Fig, I'm very conflicted.
Cirion, goth mommy, no! Which is like a vicious display, dude.
She is going to flap her wings and elevate off the ground just a bit, and then
Oh, don't you
jump
dare.
forth and actually head up towards the 30-foot ceiling of stalactites and cling to that. She's not disengaging because that ability requires her to re-engage somebody. All do get attacks of opportunity.
Oh, hell
Let's
yeah.
take him.
Can I hit her with the torch?
Yeah, improvised weapon.
I used to have
Roll
a character
D20,
build that was all
D20.
about it.
Yeah, D20 plus dex.
I'll just roll a dex
Got
check.
advantage.
Ooh.
19.
24 will hit, 16 will miss, 19 will hit.
Damn. That's my first. Okay.
Just go ahead and roll a d4 there.
Hey,
Malvhor.
one-handed doing some work.
Malvhor just got
One.
viewer inspo.
1!
6.
1!
As you all immediately seize the opportunity and try to come down on her all at once, she does
Actually,
slip through as a few.
She gets that 1 hit point back because I used my reaction to make her attack miss. I can't take an
You are
opportunity
correct.
attack. I just used my reaction. She gets that 1 hit point back.
Take DM's inspiration for looking out.
Yes.
Honesty is key.
So Cirion makes Cirion and Fig make an attack. Fig, yours goes wide. Cirion, yours does connect, but it's not enough to keep her there as she flies up 30 feet into the ceiling, and you see her legs sort of like flip around and cling to the ceiling as she sort of dangles there, and the wings come around and wrap herself into a leather cocoon, and all you can see is the large pointed ears and black eyes just barely flickering back in the light that's coming from the torches.
Are we phase 2ing her? Is this phase 2?
So she's currently out of reach, but that will end her turn. Malvhor.
Can I gently set my burning torch on the ground?
Mm-hmm.
Pull out my bow and arrow and pew.
You may.
Okay, I'm gonna pew her.
Pew pew.
And I only get one attack because I'm not a fighter. Pew.
Do it.
You know what? Is it worth it? Nah, it's not worth it. That's just gonna be a 10.
As it collides against some of the stone rock hanging from the ceiling and just splinters on impact.
That's the end of my turn.
All right. Cirion.
Ooh, you know what? No, I already said that's the end of my turn. That's the end of my turn. Go, Cirion.
I'll set the torch down, up my bow, and shoot at her too.
All right.
Never mind. Damn it!
Don't be 10. Don't be another 10.
Mm.
Oh.
Sweet.
25 will hit.
And stop freezing on me. Roll 20. It's piercing.
All right.
Damn, this bitch could take a lot of hits. Okay, yeah.
Gee.
She's not a boss or anything.
Ah.
She's just gonna ground pound us here in a second.
Right.
All right. Before, at the end of your turn, Cirion, she is going to use a legendary action. As you see the maw of her mouth open up, and your ears begin to get pierced by a high-pitched screech as she uses a bat-like call that echoes and bounces off the entirety of the cavern, and you hear the bats that have been sitting in the ceiling and the rafters this whole time begin to chirp and chatter back, and there's suddenly a cacophony of sound that overwhelms you. But nothing else happens at this time. That will bring us to the top of the round. Sorry, Fig, I have to do this real quick. There we go. I had to move your token.
Oh.
As two bats join the fight from the rafters above. As they jump down at the top of the round, retaking up the initiative order from the originals. So at the top of the round, the one at top is going to make an attack at Malvhor, and that's where it fell, so it's not going to move any further because it used all its movement to get down. It's going to take one bite attack with a 17.
Hits.
The timer is up, by the way, so they are now hidden again.
Ooh, wow,
is
that was horribly
7
long.
piercing. I figured it was more fair to me to only have the timer run when the NPCs did stuff. Because otherwise, we would have gotten through that before a whole round was completed, and that wasn't very rewarding. So, 7 total piercing.
Okay.
And that will end its turn. Fig.
I'm going to first go. Let's see if I can do this. Yeah, it's 10 feet. I'm going to use 10 of my feet to lumber on over to bite that bat in half.
Okay.
Nah, I won't be reckless this time. You know what? Yes, I will.
Yeah.
What are these things gonna do? Oh, thank God. So 16 slashing.
Okay.
It did not chomp in half.
It almost did.
Damn it. I'm going to. Okay. Then I'll just smack it with my claws.
Okay. Go and roll attack.
I was wondering if I could just take those two on. Just be like, ow, ow. Fig, get the ads.
Jesus.
24. 14 slashing.
I bet a lot of that damage goes nowhere though.
Yeah, you just sort of slap it down to earth, and it just hard impacts to the ground, and just doesn't even move. Like it doesn't even like bounce back when it hits. It just goes straight down and just stops moving.
Cool.
Thanks, Fig.
I'll just be like, "Whoa," and I'll lick his face, and then I'm gonna lumber back over to Cirion and stare at this bat menacingly.
Okay.
He's just standing there,
Cause
menacingly.
Cause I can't. Yeah. No. Oh man. I keep thinking shield bash, but I can't.
Nope. You could have violent displayed that last one, but
I wanted to. If I did, I wouldn't be able to get what's her face up at the top, right? Because I think she would have had to see it. She might be too high up, anyways.
yeah, I guess you don't know if she can see it or not. You don't.
I
know
guess
until you try.
I guess I'll give it a shot.
Okay.
I mean, it does say upon when you take the attack action and successfully hit, so okay. Yeah, so I'll do, what's the distance on this? 60 feet? She's 60 feet high? Okay,
She's
well
30 feet
then,
high.
oh, that's right, you did say that. Well then it's gonna be the bat by Cirion and her.
Okay.
I don't think there's anyone else after that.
Wisdom, correct?
Yes, DC 15.
The Thuringwethil rolls a 20. And
Oh my
the
god!
the
I'm
great bat by
trying.
the great bat by Cirion rolled a natural 20.
What?
They're just not
That's
afraid.
fine.
They're like bears, seen them.
All right. Then in your turn.
Yes.
All right. That will bring us to Thuringwethil, who now, observing the battlefield from above, sees a weakness in the battle line with one lone individual left alone, and she's going to push off from the ceiling and come straight down for Malvhor and make all 3 attacks at him.
Oh God!
Just an old man hanging out by myself. Nature just taking its course.
I was really hoping I could just get the ads.
She comes lunging down as the wings fold in, so she makes like a form of like almost like a bullet or a torpedo to cut through the air, and at the last second juts them out wide to slow her descent and leans forward with her mouth to clamp down on you with a 20.
I'm gonna go ahead
shit.
and I'm gonna distraction that.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna be like, for all your power, can you catch an old man? And let's see if I can knock that low enough that it misses.
Busts it down to a 14.
14's just hits. I needed one more.
As the mouth clamps down onto the shoulder, and they use the momentum to turn you about and have you face them as they come down sort of right around here. I do need a wisdom saving throw. We'll handle that first before we press on here.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my viewer inspo from Paul earlier.
Okay.
A total of 14, which I don't think is gonna make it.
14 will fail as you take 1 shadow point as you feel the blood reverse its path inside your veins and begin to be drawn out.
That brings me up to 4. Oh my gosh!
Please roll a hit die.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh my.
And then as you feel the blood leave you and she releases her grip from her jaw and you sort of stutter.
How much damage does it do?
6 piercing, if I didn't say.
You might have. I just might have missed it.
As you sort of stammer a bit to try and keep your bearings. Also, at the top of the rounds, I'll say the Malvor's torch on the ground went out.
Because it's not being held.
Neither of them are.
Yeah, neither are in someone's possession right now. The next attack is a 15.
It's
Oh no.
7 slashing. And the third attack is an 11.
misses.
Hey.
Oh gosh, this really hurts. Oh gosh.
I like.
That will end her turn.
Christ, that was a turn.
Malvhor.
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna look at Cirion. I'm gonna be like, no matter what happens, finish this. And I'm gonna bend down. I'm gonna pick up my torch and I'm gonna relight it as my action.
Okay.
And that's my turn. I'm not gonna provoke an attack of opportunity.
At the end of your turn, are you done? Sorry.
Actually, you know what? I will provoke an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Yeah, because she has legendary actions.
Yeah,
she can just back me if I stay there, so it's the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna run to the. I'm just gonna try and make it to Fig Bear.
Everyone get behind Fig Bear.
She will make an attack with her claws with a 14.
I'm going to use my distraction on it. Wait.
Is that a
Nope.
reaction?
It comes up back at the end of my turn, so I can't.
Yeah, so this is still in the middle
Still
of
hits.
your turn. So
Yeah.
14 will hit, 9 slashing.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
Okay, then I'm gonna use my bonus action to take a salve before I end my turn. How much does the salve heal?
It's in the handouts. Let me check real quick. I know there's a lot of things in the handouts now.
1d4 plus 1.
Yep.
Good thing I have some of these. 3 hit points. Don't know if that's gonna save me, but it's 3 more than I had.
Oh no.
I'm just like chugging down this salve as I'm just like limping over.
That will bring us to the Great Bat, who will attack Fig at advantage from the reckless attacks.
Yes.
A 22.
Uh-huh.
Why is that? That's weird. Oh, I see. 4, 5, total of 7.
Halved?
Yes, halved. Sorry, didn't mean to say total, because that would imply halved.
So 3?
I don't know. Yes, halved to 3.
Okay.
That will end its turn. Cirion.
Oh man, what to do? I'm gonna do what the man said. I'm gonna put my bow away. No. Fuck it. Put my bow away, sword out, run up to she-bitch bat.
You're gonna get an attack of opportunity.
Wait, there's a little bat by me?
Yes,
Yeah,
there is.
yeah, yeah.
The pink dot. There's a
Pink dot, I'm sorry. I was looking for like the little... Okay, never mind. Oops. Okay, well...
I use the pink dots because they kind of blend in with the map.
No, yeah, I get it. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, so same thing, only not running up to she-bitch. Bow away, sword out, attack, bitch.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Get natural 20. Oko this bat. Run to the she bitch. Get natural
That would
20.
be
Yeah.
It's that
18 will
easy.
hit.
I don't have the torch in my hand, I am gonna two-hand this.
Okay.
For the one extra point.
Hey.
You with two-handing it, you come across right in its open guard and get a deep slash across the chest.
I'll go again.
All right, 25.
Hey.
25 will hit.
There we go. Oh, come on! That makes no sense!
That's how dice be sometimes.
Much!
6 is unfortunately not enough to bring it down.
12 probably would have been.
Yeah.
Ugh. Can I use my offhand to punch it?
You technically don't have an offhand if you're
I know.
two-handing your sword.
I know. Just be a smartass. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay.
From behind Fig Bear, I'm just gonna be like, "What you gonna do now, Bat?"
That will bring us to the top of the round. The torch at Cirion's feet goes out.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
That will bring us to Fig.
Just gotta make it to my. If I make it to my turn, just gotta make it to my turn.
I'm going to rush forward and close that distance between Great Vampire and us, I should say.
Okay.
And I'm going to do a claw attack first, and so as I'm rushing forward, I'm gonna kind of like try to reach up during my rush forward and just try to swipe across the face to like scratch at her eyes or something.
Okay.
I'm going to be reckless.
No time like the present.
Yeah. I feel confident, right? 21.
21 will hit.
Okay, so the DC or the save and 15 slashing.
And the save is the dexterity. That is the wrong character sheet. Should really get rid of that one because I don't need it anymore. 21.
Okay. Can I also enact violent display, because why not?
Sure, it hit.
Yeah, with I also assume attacking recklessly is also adding with the viciousness too. So wisdom save. 15.
Both of them. Wisdom save on both.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that. Yeah, that stupid little thing is still up.
Which, you're right. I forgot too. So he's gonna take an attack of opportunity when you ran away.
That's fine. I was prepared for that.
A 10 will miss. 10 will miss.
Okay.
The wisdom save on Thuringwethil was a natural 20.
God damn!
The Great Bats is a 5. Will fail.
Good!
So give us a little refresher. What does this do?
Okay, so why I've been trying really hard to make this work is I've been attacking so recklessly and everything that it's enacting such a violent display that on failure of a wisdom save, the creature, up to 3 creatures within 60 feet have disadvantage on their attacks against any creature that is not me. Because I'm basically being all vicious and reckless and stuff to basically bait them over.
All right.
Or whatever.
Okay, so that one, the great bat over here fails.
Good. Okay, so after swiping Thuringwethil across the face, I'm going to just try to snap my jaws at her at any place that I can reach, since I'm being more reckless with this.
Okay.
Do this. Jeez.
25 will hit.
14 slashing.
Yep. Okay.
Just for funsies, I'm a headbutter because I can. And that's it.
All right.
Oh, and I'm gonna shift. Oops, not there. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna shift right there to like be directly in front of her and block her from friends if possible. And that's my turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, she will make a use a legendary action to make an attack at you at advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Blah blah blah. Where is it? 14.
No.
14 will miss as the claw just sort of just catches wind as you shift out of the way. That will end your turn and bring us to her. Stand by. I'm checking something real quick. Okay.
This might be it for me, depending on how this plays out.
I'm.
Okay.
The two saves that I really want her to fail at are not working.
To be fair, she has a high dex, and the wisdom is about average, but she's just been rolling well. Oh shit. I'll have to remember that next time. That's my own fault.
Uh-oh. What? Uh-oh. Decisions. Don't make me run back and forth anymore.
It's a dynamic battlefield. Nothing is static.
Everyone's just watching this spirit go. "Ooh, ooh, ooh, ooh."
I mean, yeah.
Attacking recklessly.
Stand by. I'm just considering things here. Gotta make
Yeah,
sure I'm.
this is a crossroads.
This
We're at
is
a
a
crossroads,
tough-
and I'm
this is a tough-
meeting with the devil.
You're muted.
Fuck. Hi. Hello there.
Is that a Witcher reference?
Lucifer.
Lucifer.
Oh,
Such a good show.
because I know there's a DLC in The Witcher 3 that has like a devil-like character at a crossroads, isn't there?
I don't know because I never played the DLC. That might be a stream option. So I
And of
think I'm
course, there's
getting close to finishing
supernatural
Witcher 3.
as well as devils and
Yeah.
And, there is in one of the DLCs there is a very interesting figure you meet at a crossroads, and it happens at the beginning of the DLC. So I'm not gonna say anything else
Okay.
to save spoilers.
That's The Witcher 3.
Yeah,
Okay.
All right.
It's
I know
not-
exactly.
I don't think
what
it's
going to.
I don't think it's blood and wine.
All right. It's going to use all 3 attacks on Fig.
Okay, didn't kill
Okay.
me.
Okay.
Bite, claw, claw. First one is a 23.
Ouch. Yeah.
I need a wisdom save from the bite, and you take 6
What's
piercing,
going on?
half to 3.
Okay. Why can I suddenly not do math? Okay, -3, and then you said wisdom?
Yes. You have to beat a
Oh,
15.
I did not think of those. Okay.
Okay.
I lost that wisdom
Uh,
save by 1 point.
Oh no, Matt.
Second attack is a 21.
That will hit.
8 slashing, reduced to 4.
Okay. Oh.
And then the third and final is a 25 for
Oh,
10
wow.
half to 5.
Okay.
These are all too high.
Those were pretty high.
All right. Then she is going to use her bonus action to do her disengage
You fucking bitch.
and use 50 feet of her flight.
Oh, good.
And land there, and that will end her turn. Malvhor.
Still alive! I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give, since, you know, I'm up against the ropes, I don't got much time left on this Middle Earth. I'm gonna use a bonus action to toss a gift die to Cirion.
Don't say that.
And then I'm going to sweep around the back. I'm just playing pure support. Just pure support. Sweep around the back. I made 1 attack this whole fight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna swing about around to the back of the Great Bat, giving Cirion advantage. And I'm going to take the dodge action.
Okay.
So all
got
attacks
this.
against me have disadvantage, and I have advantage on any dex saves.
Okay. Anything
Your
else?
torch is the only one lit right now, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
No, that's my bonus action, and movement.
All right. At the end of your turn, she's going to use her legendary action and make an attack at you, Malvhor, at disadvantage with the dodge. So, good call on the dodge, because that was her plan.
Cirion, you have
I gave you a gift die.
A gift die. Yes, thank you.
Wait.
All right, I'm taking a screenshot of this attack.
Is it a nat 20?
No, no, no,
It is
no.
a 16 at disadvantage.
16 to hit.
Yes.
I'm gonna use my last warden die to distract
Okay.
it. It misses.
Misses.
I'm all out of gift die.
What a warden! What a warden!
All right. Attack misses. Whoops.
You can't even hit.
Accident.
You can't even hit me. You consider yourself
Accidentally.
powerful.
Accidentally skipped the bat, so I'm gonna make its turn real quick as it's going to attack at disadvantage against Cirion because of the effect Fig put on.
Yes.
The 9, which will miss. That will end
Nine.
its go. Cirion.
Whew. There's a lot going on here.
Yeah. Just a reminder, Malvor's torch is the only one currently lit.
Yep.
Shit. Still got this little bat in front of me still alive, but
Paul wants to give the bad advantage to clock me because I'm being a smart mouth. I've unlocked the skill I'm best at in real life, and that's being annoying.
what's the gift die good for?
Attack, saves, skill checks, and it's a D8.
Yeah. D8. Okay, that's what I want to know. All right, I'm going to attack Mama Bat.
Okay.
You do have
Oh.
advantage.
It's at advantage. You're flanking.
Oh, okay. Forgot about the flanking. Sweet. It was almost.
Are you two-handing or one-handing?
Two-handing.
Okay, 26 will
Silly.
hit.
Is my roll 20 freezing? Stop it. Don't. No.
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'll attack again. So we have
17 will barely hit.
There we go.
Finally!
Okay.
Man, to doing work! Oh, she's okay. Okay.
None of us have asked yet how she's even looking. She could still be high
She'll
on. with a lot of health,
she'll
though,
either
we
be
know.
dead or she won't.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
None of us have asked how
She's
she's looking.
Yep. I'm not gonna use that opportunity right now. That will be my turn.
All right, that brings us to the top of the round.
Oh no, no legendary action. Okay.
No, she only has one. She only has one.
Oh, okay. I didn't
How
clock
many
that.
resistance does she have? She's only used it once.
You haven't found that part out yet. Top of the round. Malvhor, I need a dexterity check.
With
Dexterity saving throw, sorry.
advantage.
Saving throw. Just so it's clear. Torch remains lit. Fig.
How is, since now I've brought it up, how is she looking? She bloodied at all? Is she getting like tired? Tell me she's tired.
Yeah, you see the wings have begun to seem heavy. There are several wounds across her where there's blood just sort of dripping across the entire battlefield. She's looking very rough.
Okay.
But you're a raging bear. Do you care?
No.
That was another good rhyme. You're
if
raging bear.
she-
Do you care?
No. If she's still up, I'ma fuck her up. Okay. So I'm going to like Fig is definitely very angry about this running back and forth. She's doing some bear cardio right now. So she's going to waltz on back over, and as she gets there, she's first going to smack down the little bat like she did with the last one.
Okay.
Just stay out of my way. I will attack recklessly some more because I will. Cause mad.
Okay.
Stay out of my way. I probably should have saved that on her. Actually,
I'd
'cause
like
it's
to
a
think that
save.
since it's the claws, you don't even attack. You just run the bat over.
It's just yeah, really.
You motherfucker.
I'm just gonna run the bat over, and then I'm going to then kind of. Let's see, I smacked it down. I'm gonna whip around again and do another like snap bite like I did toward the beginning of the encounter at her. See if I can get the other wing and if I can do damage with it.
Okay. Go ahead.
Should I even try violent display? Let me do this first, I guess. Ooh! That's the first. Oh, that's like the second miss of that.
Yeah. 13 will miss.
Yeah. Well.
However, after that miss,
Mm-hmm. Ah, yes.
I am going to do this feature called Yavanna's Wrath. That gives me an additional action for this turn.
Yes, it does.
Oh.
So when that bite misses, I'm going to snap my head back again to bite another time. And then right after that, have my other claw just swipe at her and go. Let's see if I'm at the wing. Then I'm just gonna just claw, like slash down her chest if I can, her entire body.
So as you smack the great bat to the ground and you shift your focus to Thuringwethil, you lunge forward with a bite, and she sort of takes her wings and flaps backwards to just sort of dodge out of the way. For a moment, time sort of like freezes for you, and you feel a sensation across like your along your side near the back leg, and slowly and gently just sort of like running through your fur up towards your face and snout, and you feel this warm presence as at your peripheral vision you see the familiar stance and gait of Yavanna, only wrapped in sort of glowing goldish silver light that she just sort of ushers forth and comes to the side of you and just looks straight at and places her hand like on top of like the back of the nape of your neck, and just looks straight at Thuringwethil, and you just hear her say, "Strike down this Morgoth beast. Send it back to the pit from whence it came."
Oh, that's pretty badass.
You may take another action.
Yeah. So I narrated Bite first, so go ahead and do that. Oh no! I had such a good run!
15 will miss.
Okay, and then Claws. Come on. Okay, that's better.
25 for a total of 21.
Slashing. And then she's got to make the save, and now after doing that round of attacks, I do want to try Violent Display again.
Okay. She does have to make her dex save off that last attack.
Yes. Come on, fail. Knock her prone.
An 8 will fail.
She's on the ground!
An 8 will fail.
Fear.
But as you come up to slash down with your claws and you make that connection and you drive the claws deep into the membrane and into the side of the wing, and you feel it give. You feel the tendons begin to snap off of them, and you feel the resistance as she is going to use absolutely nothing and get knocked prone.
Oh my fucking god. I swear on everything divine and sacred on this planet Earth.
She does take the damage, and then the wisdom. I rolled the same thing twice in a row. Both advantage and disadvantage were all the same. So she now has that to look forward to as well.
Yes! So now she does disadvantage on attacks for both Cirion and Malvhor.
That she does.
And so after all of that, when she's pinned down and everything, I'm just gonna get right up into her face and do this massive bear roar. Spittle and everything. Yes, way better than what I could ever do. 100%.
I was thinking the owlbear.
As Thuringwethil gets knocked to the ground for the first time, you see the wings outstretched across the rocky floor. You see her struggle as she brings up her front claws and pushes up and slowly uses half her movement to come to her full height to stand. And you just hear her. Meddling creatures, you know not what you do. He will bring forth darkness and bathe all of you in his light. Your victory here is meaningless. As she goes forward to make an attack at both you, Fig, and Malvhor. She bites once at Fig at no difference. She doesn't have advantage. No, you attack recklessly?
I attacked recklessly.
17.
Yes, right? Yes.
I need a wisdom saving throw. And you take a total of 6 piercing reduced to 3.
Okay, so... Fuck!
Is that your 5th or 6th?
Take 1 more shadow point.
5.
Fig's gonna stay home for a while after this.
Oh boy.
Malvhor might stay home forever.
Still owe me a
And then-
tavern.
Can't owe you that if I'm
almost done,
dead.
guys.
She's going to
Figure's
hedge her
looking a
bet.
bit tired. What? What's that face? What's that face?
She's gonna hedge her bets and place her last 2 attacks into Malvhor because based on what she's seen, if she's looking to take anyone with her, he's currently in the worst state to do
Old
it.
man.
It turns out he just rolled like 2 nat 20s.
She has to roll at disadvantage because of Fig's ability right now.
I was already dodging, so it's not a big change.
The first one after the disadvantage is a 13.
Misses by 1.
Oh my
The
god.
second one after disadvantage is a 26.
Is that a crit?
It is not.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
That hits. Sorry.
Yeah, 26, yeah.
I didn't mean to be a dick about it. I did not mean to be a dick about it. I was taking a screenshot.
What's the magic number?
That will be 7 slashing.
Who wants to guess how many hit points I had left?
7, 6.
I indeed had 7 hit points left.
Oh my god.
Malvhor goes down.
And you can check the screenshot in the campaign 2 chat. You dodged 2 natural 20s.
Oh my god. Oh my.
Technically, you dodged 1 natural 20. The second one would have been if she had advantage.
Yeah. But I'm down. I'm unconscious.
As Malvhor falls unconscious.
And it's my
I see.
turn.
Does the torch
And
go
we're
out?
Are you ready for me to roll a death save?
No, I'm debating the torch, and we're gonna handle death saves a little differently.
Oh, it's gonna be private?
We're gonna try something tonight, but I'm debating this torch.
Oh my god.
Oh no, I don't like that at all.
Let's see if luck's on your side, guys.
Ooh.
10
Hey.
or higher,
Syrian side.
10 or higher, the torch stays lit. As
Oh
it
god,
falls.
oh god, oh god.
And it has until the next top of the round before it goes out. It's lit. It's lit AF.
Woo!
Well, Cirion got lucky.
That will end her go. Malvhor, would you whisper roll a d20 to me?
Everyone in stream's gonna be able to see this because I'm streaming my feed.
Unless you have dice right next to you and you want to go on the honor system.
Sure.
All right.
Real dice, real dice, real dice.
You can take a picture. Oh, he got his headphones off.
I can take a picture if you want.
Yeah.
You can either take a picture and send it to me, or you can just chat me, or chat me and say success or fail, and I will believe you, obviously. But that will end his turn. That bat is dead.
He's
Cirion.
taking a photo.
Is
He's taking a photo.
does she get a legendary action?
She does now, but it's only at the end of other creatures' turns, but she hasn't used it. Actually,
I
no.
mean,
yeah, that's a point. Yeah, she after that she'll use it.
She's still got advantage on me, I think. I don't know when that ends. I think at the start of my turn.
I mean, if you keep attacking recklessly, she has no reason not to.
It won't matter. Yeah.
Yeah, so she'll attack you, Fig, with a 26 again.
Hey, hey.
That is 11 slashing, half to 5.
So after that, after the hit comes across, the bear form starts to shrink and the fur retracts. And right in place, you see kind of a small brown blur again, but then standing straight up is Fig in person, no longer bear, bearing axe and shield and growling.
Oh shit!
Okay. Cirion.
I'll attack the bat.
Wait! No! There's a thing!
there's always a thing.
There's a fucking thing!
I thought you were intentionally not doing it, so I was just gonna move on.
You know what? I'm gonna leave it that way.
Okay. You already
No!
made a show of it.
What do I do?
What
I
are we
did make a
doing?
show of it.
Something wrong. I was like, what did I do?
Okay, hold on. Blah 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 blah. Wait, where did it go?
Stalwart
Aha!
Guardian.
Okay, yes, I found it. So, you guys will see the bear form start to retract, and it's almost looking like fig person.
Fig bear, fig person.
Fig. And it starts to look like Fig is returning to her human self again, kind of curled up. But then it pauses, and you hear this low rumble of this monstrous growl, and the form shifts back into being full-on bear. Because I can use a fury point as long as I have at least one remaining to stay at 1 HP in bear form.
Oh.
You also use your reaction to do it.
Good to know. Right? It doesn't say that, but good to know.
It's under. What's the title of the section it's sitting under?
Oh, wait, yeah.
Reactions.
Okay.
So as you get hit by that claw, she lashes out wildly now, in sort of a fray, in an attempt to do as much damage as she can. You still see Yavanna next to you, staff in hand, and she steps forward as you sort of rear back, and she just looks at you. Rise, my champion, strike down this source of unnatural darkness, this very mockery to Iluvatar. The valor and the strength are behind you.
Oh, shit. Don't fuck up.
So you dig down deep and bring forth that boiling rage, that fury, to resist that shift back into your human form. And stay in your bear with 1 hit point. Cirion.
Sorry. That would be real cool if I didn't fuck it up.
What you doing, Cirion?
I'm going to attack the bat.
Okay.
Okay. Are sure there's no
You
other
don't
moments?
have advantage.
Yep. Sorry, I
13.
forgot to unselect it.
That's fine. 13. That will miss.
So roll 20 stops freezing on me. Second attack. Damn it!
You
Wait,
do have a
wait.
gift die though.
I do have a gift dice. I was gonna use it on my last one. I totally forgot.
Malvhor needs to be stabilized. I can't do that as bear.
He's already made his
I'll have
attack.
to get to him in a second.
I'm not very inspiring when I'm dying, it seems.
Malvhor could be Malvhor could have
14,
rolled a natural 1.
He could have. You don't know.
Brian knows because I did send him a picture.
Yeah, I know exactly what he rolled, but you don't. So he could have rolled a natural 1 and be at 2 failed death saves right now. You don't know. All you
Oh
know
my
is
God.
you saw him fall after an attack, and he is not moving.
Ugh.
14
Just remember
will
what he
miss.
said to finish this.
What? Your
Okay.
friend is.
14 will miss. Anything else, Cirion?
I'm going to just circle to. Come on, roll 20. Stop being a dick. Side of the bat. And that will be my turn.
That will bring us to the top of the round. The torch on the floor goes out. There's no
That's
source of
blind.
light in the cave anymore. That will bring us to Fig. How's everyone doing tonight? I'm sorry we haven't had a break yet. Combat should be wrapping up relatively soon. We're going to take a very short break and come back and wrap up tonight. We are not going to go into the wee hours. We'll probably handle the aftermath of this fight later, just because this fight has had a lot of moments, so it's taking its sweet old time. I don't want
Definitely a lot of
rob-
like tense and like surprises.
Yeah. I don't want to rob Fig in this moment, so I don't know where she went. I'm assuming a cat probably was yelling. So
Maybe she went to go yell back.
So no matter what happens here, I'm rolling another death save.
yes, you will roll another one, and
Because
that
no one's gonna be able to get to me to try and stabilize me before my turn.
yep.
I was hoping 2 attacks would hit and Bat be dead, but that was a perfect world, and we don't live in that.
And that's if Fig can hit and kill it, which I imagine Fig can. Fig's hit a lot of attacks, but Fig just missed a lot of attacks.
Fig,
All
you're
right,
up.
what I missed.
It's your turn.
You're up.
It's dark.
That's-
It's
I
pitch
didn't-
black.
The torch went out. There's no light. You can see because you have dark vision.
Yeah, but I
But-
can't help. Okay. I'm a bear. I don't know medicine. So I'm going to glance at Malvhor and give this like really pained like cry of a roar. And as if she couldn't get any more furious, she does. And it's just going to be all out like fury flailing of a maw with both claws and face, and just multiple rounds of attacks, and just going right at everything that is this creature in front of her.
All right. Go ahead and roll your attacks.
Nom nom nom. Still recklessly.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Might as well just roll them all.
Okay. Sorry, I also had to make sure I removed a fury,
Okay. Good call.
because I just realized I didn't do that. Okay, so 16 and 22.
Man, you are dancing around natural 20s tonight.
And I know, and another save for prone.
All right. Let's. First one. Okay, the prone comes last.
Yes.
So 16 on the first one.
Yep, and then 22 for the second.
Regain 1 furry.
So as you run forward and sort of
Matt and I right now are just like, oh.
with all of your weight behind you, you sort of clash into Thuringwethil as she reaches out with her wings and almost sort of like meets you halfway, and it's just a mass of 2 inhuman magical forces that have been imbued by both dark and light. And you collide into her, and you bear down and bite into the side of her neck, and you pull out a chunk similar to what she did to Tanel, as she doubles back and brings out a claw to sort of counter. You bring up yours, and you sort of side swipe through the wing, tearing 4 deep claw marks through the membrane of the wing as she stumbles forward and sort of shifts and comes sort of face to face with you, and you hear
He will rise. Nothing that you can do at this point will stop the movements that you have set forth.
and you see from behind her sort of walk out into the light Yavanna look over you in this moment. Put this unholy creature down. Fig, how do you want to do this?
Fuck yeah!
Holding my breath that whole time. She says that. I've got both claws under her wings. I pin her down. I'm just in a complete maul. And after she says that, I'm dead silent with the hardest angry glare at her, and right as she finishes, I just put her face in my mouth and I just crunch.
As you just bite down on the head and just engulf what remains of this Morgothian beast. And in a moment, you feel the claws reach up and claw at your back, trying to wring itself free, but it's not a moment later, you feel him go limp and fall to the side. In the absolute darkness that is the cave, all the bats in the ceiling go quiet. And that's where we're gonna take a break.
Oh, I still got to roll death saves.
Damn!
I am getting wine. Oh my god.
See, I gotta say, that was a
Salutations, listeners. My name is Professor Benjamin O'Toole of the Waterdeep University and Arcane Institute. I'm known for being an educator, philanthropist, gentleman, adventurer, researcher, and now a conservationist. I wish to express my concern as of late in regards to the dwindling population of the majestic owlbear. These beautiful creatures are all too often poached and hunted by so-called adventuring parties for resources like hides, arcane focuses, foci, and experience. Here at the O'Toole Owlbear Conservation, we are making a difference with our foster and breeding programs by taking in orphaned cubs? No, chicks. Juvenile owlbears. Our volunteers work closely with the owlbears in our care until they are of age and suitable for the reintroduction to the wild. Without our, and potentially your, intervention in this matter, owlbears could very well disappear from our forests. So, how can you help us in our effort in preserving the Aves mammalia? You can get involved in this effort by symbolically adopting one of our owlbear juveniles. Your donation will go straight to their support and care. Take a tour of our facilities and read our various literatures to educate yourself on this wonderful creature. Write the Lord or Lady of your land and encourage policies that protect such wildlife. Learn druidic magic and swear to the safeguard of the wilds and all the creatures that live inside of it, vowing to the defense against the brutal adventuring parties who go hunting for these gentle creatures in such a barbaric manner. And in that vow, you follow an ancient druidic path that eventually leads you to the spirit of the forest, and they bestow upon you the power to take back the lands that once belonged to the beast and the bird that roam upon this realm. Recycle. Please help us in this noble effort. For more information, please direct all correspondence via a sending spell to the Office of Conservation at the O'Toole Owlbear Conservation. For inquiries regarding my research, Adventuring Days, my latest publication, speaking opportunities, private lessons, book club, and knitting circle, please forward your sending spell to the Office of Sir Benjamin O'Toole of the Waterdeep University and Arcane Institute. The O'Toole Conservation name, logo, and image are all protected licensure and owned by O'Toole Philanthropy. Use of this without the express written consent of Sir Benjamin O'Toole could result in legal action, a failed death save, a gentleman's acknowledgement of a worthy adversary for being outfoxed, and or loss of consortium. Side effects of druidic magic can include uncontrollable vine growth, sun fascination of fungi, inability to revert from wild shape, body odor, an acquired taste for good berries, splinters, tanking for the party, depression, and or becoming one with the elements. The O'Toole Conservation is not responsible for anyone being maimed, eaten, killed, or disfigured by anyone attempting to approach owlbears. Please do not contact our officers with liability claims. We will cast silence. We mean it. Casting speaking with animals within our facilities is strictly prohibited except by authorized personnel. We will take legal action.
Ooh, I'm a bear, I'm a bear, I'm a bear, I'm a bear. I'm a bear, I'm a bear, I'm a bear, I'm a bear. I'm a bear.
We need
Rise. I'm a bear, I'm a bear, I'm a bear. Look at me bearing around.
Burn! And latch onto you. You take 5 shadow damage.
This is not the hug I wanted. Alright, let's make attacks at him.
Roll them dice.
You missed my birthday, bitch!
Probably go up on sale tomorrow. My donut! I got it. I lost it. I dropped my donut.
Talks amongst yourselves.
Yeah, so I think
Are we there yet?
that way might work.
Are we there yet?
Kevin, you're fired.
Don't have us talk amongst ourselves then.
Sorry! It's a role-playing game!
Said the thespian.
Meh. Oh, oh no.
In Lindsayisms.
Audience, chat, oh my god.
I think you've lost it.
I need to stop doing things on stream. Adventure. Just like that. Health back. Go back. How is everyone? I'm doing. Why are they back?
You hear something.
Thank God I am half in the tank.
I shall stand with you. Shit, you're on your own.
Hail, adventurer! Are you a dungeon master with a desire to transport your players to fantastical settings? Perhaps they are deep in the dungeon of a mad lich.
Fools, you have intervened for the last time. Let's see you survive my fireball.
Or perhaps Perhaps the party has just come across bandits, and the Goliath monk releases a flurry of blows and a stunning strike to gain control of the conflict. Nice rolls on the attack. Or maybe the party is taking a breather after another difficult quest. If this sounds like something you want at your next ttrpg session, then head over to battlebards.com. By subscribing to BattleBards Prime, you get the ability to immerse your players in your campaign. You'll get complete streaming access to the libraries of both BattleBards and Platemail games. And whether your game is in person or virtual, you won't be limited, as you will have access to a caster and a mixer to be able to broadcast the tracks to all of your players. And of course, if you want to download and keep any tracks, then you get 20% off all in-store purchases. So what are you waiting for, adventurer? A quest posting at the local guild hall? Get over to battlebards.com and subscribe today, and use the coupon code ADVENTURE at checkout. Stay proficient, adventurers.
Salutations, listeners. My name is Professor Benjamin O'Toole of the Waterdeep University and Arcane Institute. I'm known for being an educator, philanthropist, gentleman, adventurer, researcher, and now a conservationist. I wish to express my concern as of late in regards to the...
Alright, everyone took a shot over break.
This is the blood of my enemies.
Blood and wine, everyone, blood and wine.
DLC Ultra?
This is my blood?
Wait, so if it's going
I don't want to tell everybody what's in here.
So,
holy crap.
the first half obviously went longer than a half. So, sorry about that. Had to get through it. Not going to do breaks in the middle of combat. Real quick before we get back into it, Friday stream this week is not happening. I will not be here. I'm going on a brief vacation, Lindsay and I. So I will be back next Friday. Everything else schedule is as it is. So no other changes there. But we're getting close. We're 1 week. We're a week and a day from the end of the month, so subscribers, you will have a chance to win Death Stranding Director's Cut for PC. If you want a chance to win that, all you have to do is subscribe to us during this month, and you're automatically entered. We do a game every month, and this month is Death Stranding. So you get to, I don't know, UPS a baby around. I never played it. Heard it's good. Never played it. I'm really selling you on it.
I mean, it's free.
Yeah, free. It's free at the cost of a subscription, but the game's worth more than the subscription, so there you go. Just trying to give back to you guys from what you do to support us. So
I can't get over UPS a baby around.
I'm pretty sure that's the plot. It's like explain a plot badly. All right, so let's get back into tonight.
Not out of danger yet.
Yeah, we're not quite there yet. So, as Figa delivers the final blow to the Great Vampire, Thuringwethil, the whole cavern falls silent. As even the bats that sat in the rafters in the ceiling, watching this whole melee, now fall eerily quiet. And there's this moment with a heartbeat that you can just hear a pin drop and echo throughout the entire of the cavern. Malvhor, go ahead and give me another death saving throw, please.
I'm gonna retract from bear form as everything goes silent.
Okay.
And then
light my last torch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I rush over to Malvhor. But I'm gonna wait for this. I'm so scared. I don't like this at all. Why does this have to be private? Oh no. So there's no change of face. Oh, he shook his head. What does that mean? No. Is it set? Can I continue?
All right. point I have received the role.
I'm gonna.
So Fig, you revert into your bear form, or into your human form. Sorry.
Yeah. And I would like.
Go ahead.
And I would like to rush to Malvhor. I'm still kind of in a fury that hasn't quite faded yet, but I'm gonna take out an Atlas salve, and I'm going to look for the first. I know. Look for the thing.
Cut the tension with a knife. And then Fig from left field, assless salve.
I'm sorry.
That was trying to be mature about it, but it was not happening.
Sorry. When
I
I saw
got us to this point.
When I saw Kevin and Brian start laughing, I went, I'm done.
Okay.
I want to take out an. I almost said it again. Oh my god. An Atlas salve, and I just am going to find the first wound I see and just start applying it, like really just quickly and like whatever, and try to and just try to eye him and see what's happening and look for signs of breathing and whatnot.
Okay, do me.
Don't look at me like that.
Who? Me or
Matt? No, Red's looking right at the camera, and I don't like it.
Go ahead. As you're doing that, go ahead and roll a d4 plus 1. Cirion, you said you were lighting a torch? Muted. I think. I couldn't hear you.
No. Yes, I'm lighting a torch. It's like I thought I unmuted myself.
So Fig rushes over, pulling a salve that North Rail gave her. She pops the cork on one end and splashes it on her hands and begins looking for open wounds. And Fig, the first thing you see as you get there is just deep slashes across the chest and the arms and the full front of the cloth itself, almost soaked in blood. As you begin to treat the wounds and rub it across the body, Cirion, the torch lights up and begins to illuminate the space. And you immediately look over and see Fig, very focused, very, very serious, and almost in a trained state of trying to treat the wounds that she's using with this salve. And she's applying it across, and she gets a moment and applies it to where she can, and takes a moment and just is frantically looking over Malvhor, and she's sort of like gently nudging him and just looking and waiting. Take a long breath. You feel your heart beating. You hear it inside your ears. There's a very long, almost eternal pause as the entire cavern falls silent. And then suddenly Malvhor,
fuck me!
Oh my god, I stopped breathing!
Did we win?
Yes, Malvhor. We won.
Am I dead?
No, you're not dead. I have no witty answer for you because I'm not Locke. You're not dead.
Everything fucking hurts.
Yeah. Here, and I'm gonna use my other Atlas salve and just slap it on him somewhere.
Okay.
Oh, plus, there we go. 4!
Yep, so total is 7 between those two. Malvhor, you can heal up to 7 hit points. As you all sort of sit there in a very tired state. Large, bat-like creature laying amongst the three of you. You look up, and the flight reflecting off the many bats that are just sort of watching in curiosity and in silence. What would you like to do?
We gotta collect some sort of evidence. So, the head, maybe.
I was to say, we can take the head.
He might know already if this was a trap, but Anything is fine. Tano.
Yeah, it looks like she got pretty messed up.
You can check on her.
I'm going to, yeah, I was going to say I'll slowly stand and I'm kind of slowly stride toward where Tano is to...
Will kind of be like a crutch for Malvhor. I'll put like his arm over my shoulder.
Okay. Fig, you make your way over towards where Tonel was tossed. You sort of slowly move that direction. You find amongst where where she lays now is a trove of many jewels, coins, and chests of various objects that have been gathered here over many centuries. But you do see her sort of laying on the other side of it against the wall, face down, sort of roll over on one side back to you.
I'll gently place my hand over and I hesitate for a second and then I'll slowly roll her to face me.
You touch her and gently roll her over, and the arm strewn across her sort of flops to the side, and you just see the eyes almost glazed over and blood dripping out of the mouth.
You're alive. She's alive.
Oh, not for long. Listen to me. She grabs on with a very weak hand onto your shoulder, Fig.
No, I need you to find Galad.
He's released.
What? What does that mean?
He's free. He's free now. Take down whatever the hell they put in this path. Finished. Finish what they started. They'll find you. You'll find him in time.
Where? Where?
I'm gonna make my way over.
He's causing trouble for Mordu and his forces. I'm sure now that he's free, he will probably carry that same task.
A direction, a city.
In time, he'll most likely be drawn to you.
Does he wear something? Is there an armband?
She looks at you in a very curious way. Armband.
I point to the one I'm wearing. Similar, but silver.
I haven't seen him in a long time.
It was a guess.
He may.
I need... South, east, north. Where?
Sea of Rune. This hand slides off your shoulder and falls to the side.
Thank you.
As I make my way up, Fig.
She's gone.
Oh, she fought well, given the circumstance.
There is treasure here, it seems, if you two are interested. I am going to go outside and take care of Tano. I'll slowly stand,
You want us to
and I'm
help?
going to...
Me, anyway. Malvhor
I'm just taking everything I got to be awake right now.
Only if you want to, but there's a lot of shiny stuff here. You might be interested in that first.
Nah. A little tainted.
Hard to say. I'm going to lift Tunnel's body.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just start heading out the way we came in.
Okay.
If you at least find a shovel of some sort, that will help.
I look for like some kind of digging tool.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
And been a while.
Amongst the gems and treasures and chests, one of the things you don't actually see present is any sort of like field tools, no sort of working sort of objects. Most of the things here were gathered that brought value or were trophies, so you don't find anything that might have been, you know, stored or seemed useless to when plundering.
Okay. While we're here, so I can like take out my dagger and just kind of like flip it to give the handle to Vig and be like, this could be a makeshift kind of trough, if you will.
That will help. Thanks. I'll take it and I'll head outside.
I'll meet you out there. Malvhor, if you want to go with her, just so you're out of here. I can wrap up business in here.
I don't know what business you have to wrap up, kid, but...
Gotta get our proof, so I'm gonna take...
You're not gonna loot everything there? Don't we need
Give me
money?
a second. I'm doing a thing.
Is it just money in the treasure pile?
Don't know yet. There's
I
a
was
whole
gonna
bunch of
ask.
stuff. It is considered a hoard, so
Yeah.
you might find something more valuable in nature beyond money. But to make those sorts of rolls on that table, you will need inspiration to do so.
Ah.
I have
I think-
inspiration.
Okay.
There you go.
I was looking for a new sword or something there.
New sword. Your sword improves in your class. What do you need a new sword for?
I was thinking of the troll horse scene in The Hobbit. I wanted to know. So. Yes,
No, I made that mistake with Mathan. I'm not giving him two swords that are OP.
No, I'm not giving two swords. I would leave one.
Leave one, so you would leave behind your class feature sword and not get those bonuses anymore.
Now I miss what's his name now? From the one shot that became the sword, or part of the sword.
Yeah. Damn it.
I always forget his name, and I made the freaking character.
I'll pull
Starts
it up
with a
after
T.
this. Yeah.
Malvhor, are you gonna spend inspiration? Okay,
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll a d20. This hoard is considered
Oh wait, I think I have it here.
it's sort of a medium-sized hoard, so you can spend 2 hit dice to re-roll the number if you so choose.
Okay. What's an 8 get me?
There we go.
An 8. Go ahead and roll a d6 for me, please.
Thuringwethil.
That's it.
5. Okay.
Always forget that name.
At an initial glance, going through the hoard, you find mostly gems, coins, things of value that would definitely be worth its weight back in Gondor. Mostly fairly mundane weapons that look beautiful. They look like they're well crafted, but nothing that seems to catch your eye.
Is that it?
So you can keep, yeah, you can keep looking and spend 2 hit dice and try and re-roll and find something a little better. Well, no matter what, you'll walk away with value from the treasure. But if you're looking for like something special in terms of an object, you can.
I'm gonna spend 2 hit dice and re-roll.
A warden's weapon of high value.
So I have to re-roll another d20.
Yep. Go ahead and roll a d20 again.
5.
Damn.
Yeah, you spend more time. Go ahead and roll another d6.
A 3.
3. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing really here that seems to be catching your eye too much. These all look plundered over time. So there's definitely interesting bits of history here if you were to take time and really delve into it. There might be scholars in various cities that would be heavily interested in these sorts of things. But nothing that really calls to you. Definitely take things like a memento as a trophy of sorts.
Can I spend
this.
2 more hit dice?
Let me read the book.
Meanwhile, while Malvhor's doing that, I'm going to be taking our trophy from Amabat.
You cannot re-roll again.
Polly did a divine intervention.
I don't know. I don't think that does anything
I don't
here.
know if it works like that.
I'm just saying that out there. That's all.
It can heal him for another d4 if he rolls it in chat.
I'm pumping into Malvhor's investigation.
Okay, then now
it just heals him.
Oh.
Divine intervention is for healing the PCs.
I guess I'll just take a memento.
Is there something in particular you're looking for to like have like as a trophy or something to remember this?
An instrument.
I am missing an
golden
instrument. I don't have an instrument since they confiscated it.
Okay. There is a very elegant, small, cleanly polished silver harp with almost silver-like, almost mithril-like string that just almost sings and just by sitting there.
Ooh, imagine serenading Goldwyn with that.
I don't think I've ever played harp before.
Burn.
Teaching old dog new tricks. It can be done.
But I'll take the harp for sure.
Okay. And I will get you all the hard number of value of treasure you can walk away with by next session.
Cool.
Yeah, while Malvhor does that, I get our trophy and deal some dang it, some treasure to walk out with, and
what do you take specifically as proof for Thuringwethil?
her head.
A crushed head from Big Jaw.
Hey, if you didn't say what good of a trophy.
Man, it cannot look good.
Actually, I'm thinking about that now. It's like maybe it's like thinking of a bear, like a flattened, like there's like skull pieces all over.
It's
I'm
pretty mangled.
Yeah.
Can we take as proof in that case? Way to go, Vig. Ruined our trophy.
Wait, no, but it was never confirmed. We spent last session confirming that it was never specified as taking the head. It can be anything.
Yeah, it could be a hand.
Don't come at me.
I'm just fucking with you. God damn.
Could be a hand, could be an eye, could be the head, could be a wing.
Be a wing. Yeah, I'll take one of the wings.
Okay.
Deep fry it.
You take your
more of a drum guy myself.
Dagger, and you take your sword and sort of cut off a portion of the wing where the bones sort of stretch out in the membrane, including as it rips off. It still sort of drips with blood as the body hasn't fully gotten to that stage yet where everything begins to halt. So there is some blood dripping out off of it as you heft it up.
Okay, I'll stash away the wing and kind of just check out the treasure, look, scoop up some coins into my hand, whatever I can reasonably take, and grab my injured buddy and make our way out.
Okay. All right. Fig, you sort of head out ahead of them, carrying Tonel as you weave through the cave structure. Are you taking her out to like outside, or are you doing something within the cave?
Outside, where there is like good dirt to dig.
Dirt on the mountainside.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Not soft at all.
Okay. You get several feet ahead of them until they eventually shore up what they're doing and take the plunder they wish and begin to follow suit. All the while you're walking, Fig, you just feel a presence of somebody walking alongside you from this battle. You feel that warm presence of Yavanna sort of guiding you and watching over you. But you see in the far end a little glimmer of light shining through the cave opening that you guys entered originally, as the torchlight coming from Cirion brings up the rear ever so much. You get closer and closer to the exit, and that's where we're going to end.
Oh!
Oof. You said we weren't going much longer.
There were some things I wanted to do. I guess I'll take those.
You can remember that for next time. I wanted to give those who had the opportunity to make rolls on the horde if they still had inspiration. I will get to you all the value of treasure that you can take along with you. If there was something you wanted from there that would bear some like as a trophy or memento specifically to represent, you can let me know what that is, or you can just say yes, and I'll make a random roll and say you found this, it caught your eye, and you can go from there. But for now, that's all we got. So thank you all for joining us tonight. Long, front-loaded session, but that was a very big fight we had to get through. So thanks for being here. Thanks for sitting through it. Those of you that used channel points to help out, too, I believe somebody came through with a divine intervention there and a couple of inspirations. So I'm sure the fellowship here greatly appreciates it.
Yes.
'Cause that fight wasn't easy, especially for 3 PCs. So that's all for us tonight. Thank you so much for being here. We look forward to the next one. We'll be back next week. Schedule is all the same, minus Friday. I will be out. I will be back next Friday for the Let's Plays on that. But with that, that's all we have for you tonight. We'll see you next time, and stay proficient.
Bye.